Alrighty, hello everyone. Chief Weather Forecaster Beckett Webb here inside the Highland Weather Studios. Happy Friday. Thank you so much here for tuning in. We finally made it. The weekend is just around the corner. We just got to get through today. Let's go and get started with the latest weather headlines here. We can see clear conditions continue into next week. 40s continue into the weekend, and a massive cool down continues into next week. Starting off today's forecast here. In Asheville, we can see sunny to mostly sunny conditions, have about 65 degrees, about 5% chance of precipitation. Shifting towards Greenville-Spartanburg, we can see a high of 69 degrees with sunny to mostly sunny conditions. The 69 degrees continues into Charlotte there with increasing cloudiness, about a 5% chance of precipitation. Sunny to mostly sunny conditions continue towards Dakota, high of also about 69. Again, Gatlinburg sitting at 72 degrees with sunny to mostly sunny conditions here. Looking at the next hourly forecast here, I decided to add this little graphic in here. We haven't seen this since the past graphical update. We can see starting off the morning at 7 a.m. mostly clear conditions. Temperatures will be sitting at 44 degrees. We'll warm up into the low 60s around early afternoon, around 2 p.m. Sunny conditions continue all the way through 4 p.m. there. We can see sunny conditions still continuing as well before clouds return back into the forecast around 8 p.m. through 10 p.m. with temperatures dropping from the upper 50s into the low to mid 50s around 10 p.m. tonight. So definitely want to watch out with just pop-up clouds. Nothing really out of the ordinary. We're not expected to see any showers here at all whatsoever over the next couple of hours. We can see yesterday's almanac here for October 9th. Yesterday we reached a high of 69 degrees, also with a low of 52. That is about average for our highs and about as average for our lows too. Record highs again are at 85 and low of 27. Precipitation fell 0.00 inches. The sunrise was at 7:32 and the sunset was at 7:02. Looking at the futurecast here over the next couple of hours here, starting off the morning around 9 a.m. Clear conditions continuing through much of this afternoon, maybe some pop-up clouds towards the upstate of South Carolina and towards our East Tennessee region before clearing out around 9, 10, 11 o'clock. We can see still cloudy conditions continue to be possible towards our Piedmont, North Carolina areas before maybe pop-up showers towards the Rock Hill region. But out of all, we're going to remain relatively nice and clear throughout much of this evening. The tropical weather system in the Gulf has dissipated, and that's no longer something that the National Hurricane Center is monitoring. We are currently watching the Tropical Storm Jerry out there in the Atlantic Caribbean. That's not forecasted to make any impact whatsoever to the United States mainland. It is supposed to stay offshore. We can see just above the header there has about a 60 to 70% chance of development there. That is also not expected to impact the United States mainland either. I'm curious to see if that will form. That's not my main concern. Jerry's not really my main concern either. We can see it's going to make that shift towards the north around Friday today, becoming a hurricane around early Saturday afternoon, continuing as a hurricane, missing Bermuda, shifting towards the east all the way through Sunday into Monday, continuing as a hurricane into mid to late afternoon on Monday. Looking at the wind gusts here, lake wind advisories are currently in effect through much of central South Carolina there. We can see winds gusting as high as 30 miles per hour remains possible. 20 to 25 miles per hour possible towards our upstate and western North Carolina mountains, setting at 10 to 15 miles per hour. Highs will be in the lower to mid 60s today. Low 70s there and towards the upstate of South Carolina before temperatures drop into the low 40s, upper 30s in the mountains there. Low to mid 50s in the upstate before temperatures warm up again into the lower to mid to upper 70s there throughout much of the forecasting region. Looking at the next 7 days, check this out. No showers and no clouds in the sky for the next 7 days. Temperatures will be staying relatively the exact same at the lower to mid 70s with lows in the lower to mid 40s, even some lower 50s returning back into the forecast Monday all the way through Thursday. So out of all, we're going to remain relatively nice for the next couple of days. If you have any plans, definitely this is the time to get out. If you want to go start seeing the leaves transition into fall colors, right now is the best time, especially with those temperatures. I'm Chief Weather Forecaster Beckett Webb here. Have a great rest of your Friday. Have a great weekend, and I will see you all on the Monday forecast here on Highland.